What's up, guys? Ncaa 31 here, bringing you Powerhouse Online Dynasty. This is Season 5. I'm finally going to be caught up after this game with this Online Dynasty. Well, what do we have here? Only thing better than a BCS bowl game is a BCS bowl game versus another user. This is only my second user versus user bowl game. My first one came in Season 1 in the BCS Championship game where I lost to Alabama. So, number 4 FSU, who won the national title last season, versus number 5 Notre Dame. And I'm rocking the Shamrock helmet and green jerseys for the Sugar Bowl. See if I can send Ncaa out a winner.
Back to pass. And he's knocked out immediately.
And this is again my not my final spread playbook. This is a couple of drafts earlier. As you see, some pistol in the sucker and more shotgun run type formations. More of a spread option type of flavor to this sucker. Even though I would say Gunner passed for, you know, about 3,500 yards in this offense, ran for 400, did most of my damage with his arm, and also my back had about 850 yards. You know, Gunner isn't really, he's got an 81 speed, but his carry rating and his running ratings aren't that great, so combined with his ability to throw the ball and his 98 accuracy, I obviously threw the ball more than I ran spread option, although it's kind of balanced, but definitely more effective with Ncaa throwing the ball.
Quick throw.
But here we have a nice 3-3 game as we trade field goals.
Feeds it to the back. Gains his way to the
and this back is a redshirt sophomore now, a pretty good player. Not great, he still has some years left to grow, and there's Gunner's accuracy coming in. Our receivers are really, really good. Really good set of receivers. Tight ends are more blocking, but they can catch pretty well even though they don't have great route running. Ncaa steps up, which you allegedly cannot do in EA football, and throws a nice strike on that post route to put us up. Felt like controlling my nose tackle here. This game, I just go through phases as to who I feel like user controlling. Sometimes I want to control a defensive lineman and just kind of go after a little bit when I don't feel like controlling a linebacker or a safety. I tend to play the same on defense, you know, either way. User controlling does give you some advantages, obviously. User controlling a linebacker or safety, but user controlling a defensive lineman or a pass rusher gives you advantages as well, as you have more control over, you know, how you want to block shed and the pass rush moves you want to do. So, you know, doesn't really matter who you user control, as long as you are executing. I mean, you can only control one player, so you're always, to some degree, letting the computer, you know, do something for you. So, just user control who you want to user.
Passes left, going the other way.
Got the ball back. Let's try to get on the board again before halftime. Tempo, tempo, tempo. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Hurry, hurry, hurry. We'll have to go no huddle after turnovers. Kind of capitalize on that momentum. Maybe hit a big play. Run a little stick bubble here. Don't really want to get greedy.
Brought down at the 29.
Tempo again. Keep it up. Well, with 14 seconds left in the half, it'd be kind of silly not to. I didn't really want to go to him. I wanted to go to the deeper slant route, but they're both covered, so had to hit that sucker.
And it splits the uprights.
So we'll take a 13-6 halftime lead. D's playing well.
And they make the stop around the 34-yard line.
He's trying to keep his stud dual threat quarterback in check.
Makes it out to about the 30.
Tried to run a crossfire blitz there, but one of them got picked up, and I thought the other guy would have enough juice to pursue him, but I guess not. So now I got to stop bending here. And he hits the zone read to tie the ball game up.
Nice job by the offense to get the final.
I believe this guy won the Heisman Trophy, not this season, but in season 4. He had close to 1,000 yards of rushing. He's a real good runner.
He's looking to pass.
And that is a situation that I hate. I hate when two crossing receivers end up picking each other instead of picking a defender. And that causes me to throw a pick 6, and I'm down now.
Big opening.
Nice blocking here in the shotgun counter. A little bit of trail motion. Now we're going to audible here to a zone read. Use a little motion. This is basically a dart. The closest thing you can get to a dart in this game. We get a big drop there by Devontae Neal.
He gets it up, and it is good.
May have thrown it a smidge soon, but I thought he'd be able to come up with it anyway, but no.
They'll bring him down for a loss on
and that's the nose tackle blowing things up.
They go option right.
And good option D there.
It's a 4-point lead.
I can defend the read option, I guess, respectably well without using aggressive game plan settings. I try to stay as far away from those things as possible, even though I'm convinced that the game is programmed in such a way that it kind of forces you to use some of them at times.
Options out to the right.
Right here, we didn't have really good option defense. And he was able to, hop that one there and get a good gain and have a dropped INT chance.
Kicks up, and the field goal is good.
The quibble I had with option defense in this game is I don't have a problem with the player that the QB is reading off of, whether it's the defensive, end or an outside linebacker or whatever. He's going to read who he reads. The issue is that you're pretty much left to guess whether or not your defense is going to, play something resembling assignment football on the option. Because what will happen is that, let's say you have a blitz called, that sometimes you'll have the defensive end, read the dive, but the blitzers read the dive also, and that causes a huge problem.
Setting up blockers, or running backs got it on the screen.
I want the blitzer to,
at the 3. He might be playing a cat and mouse game.
Especially from the outside, to do that, to cut off the outside run. I wouldn't have a problem with the blitzers maybe hesitating a little bit to see what's going on, but I shouldn't see blitzers reading dive. They should be freaking blitzing. But sometimes it isn't the case. Sometimes your blitzers will, read the dive along with your defensive end, which can cause you to get seriously gashed. But anyhow, I fall short in this game. I lose the Sugar Bowl, and FSU closes the season with a W, and that is the play that turned the game around. The self-pick between my two tight ends. So that is season 5 in the books. Season 6 videos will be coming up very soon. I've got 3 user games already done, so gotta get those cranked out.
Great year for them. And for Notre Dame, this loss will put a damper on what's been a great year.